What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Datamine June 2021 Alola, only Alola sync pairs, being the Maxwell and Incineroar, Hotline, Crabominable, Kiawe and Marowak, Aluminum Form, and Lana and Evacuate. We're not going to take a look at the other sync pairs for now, and I'll be doing that in another video. So these are the new Spotlight Scout sync pairs, and we're going to get them during the June, from June 17th, or June 15th, or June 13th, June 11th to the end. So we're going to take a look at each of the sync pairs, and I'll be giving an opinion on them. And this time I'm gonna take a look at the sync grids as usual, or like at the first time looking at the sync grids, because you guys have been complaining actually a lot about this, which like I have to do it anyway. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the first sync pair, being the Max, Royale, and Incineroar. And make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's go. First, we have the Dark Tech sync pair. Weakness is Rock. Brutal Swing, 50 to 60 power, no additional effect, it's okay. X attack, it's X attack, nothing too special. Darkest Lariat, ignores the target's base stats when attacking with this move. So, something to talk about Darkest Lariat is that in Pokemon competitive, some people would rather using Lash Out more than Darkest Lariat, because the Darkest Lash Out has a chance to be doubled when the opponents have a speed drop. So actually, if they use Lash Out instead of Brutal Swing, this sync pair can be kind of busted, to be honest. But Darkest Lariat can still be really good, and I don't have to explain too much why Darkest Lariat is good, because you guys should know this. Ready, fight! Raises the user's evasiveness, drastically raises the speed of all sync pairs. So it's +2 evasiveness and +3 speed. So this is actually kind of good, especially if you have Empty Fresh on Incineroar. You can just make Incineroar to +6 evasiveness and then act like Misty, and just you can spam massive damage, but at the same time you can dodge tons of moves. And in Champion Stadium, the dark type stages are Whale with Jinx, we have Agatha's Gengar, and Caitlin's Basharna. It's actually kind of good because they hit really hard. Let's take a look at the stats for now. HP is 582, attack is 332, defense is 185, special attack is 172, speed def is 187, speed is 155. I guess it's okay, not too bad. So, passive skills. Number 1, Terrify 1. Lowers the user's attack of all opponent sync pairs when the Pokemon enters a battle. Like, is there anything too special about this? No. But like, lowering attack by 1 stage can be really good, especially in competitive. But in Masters, I honestly doesn't think it's a really good passive skill, because it doesn't help too much. But if you want to lower attack for like -6, this can definitely help a bit. Next is passive number 2, Dominating Sync 5. Powers up the user's sync move when the target's attack is lowered. I guess this is okay. Like, powers up the user's sync move when the target's attack is lowered. It's actually okay, because like you can actually lower the opponent's attack more easily. Like Charm with Mina, Phantom's Dance, Iris. These things can lower the attack really easily. And even the third passive, this Hearten 9, lowers the user's attack or defense or both when the user's move targeting an opponent is successful. That's a bit like Signature Leaf, but without poison, and lowering the defense and special defense. But for Incineroar, it's attack or defense. So it's actually also really good. And yeah, before taking a look at the sync grid, I just wanted to say that this sync pair overall, without looking at the sync grid, can be really good. Lowering attack or defense constantly, unless you miss your stupid move, which is basically impossible, is busted. Like, lowering attack or defense is a bit like Oak, but a bit worse, but like, it's still good. And Darkest Lariat is a solid move that can be reliable in firing off some damage. And I think that's it for the first sync move. So let me just take a look at the sync grid, and I'm just gonna point out the special ones. And I'm not gonna talk about the Power Up 3 or Empty Fresh. That's not too important. Insult to injury. The more the target's defense has been lowered, the more it powers up move is good. Really good. Let me just take a look at something else. Pecking order. The more the target's attack is lowered, the more it powers up. Single move is also really good because you get Terrify 1, which means you have a base -2 attack, and when you fire off more attacks, you get their attacks even lower, which is even good, even better. Power Pusher. It's basically the same of Pecking Order, but for attacks. Bomb and Weave is okay, but if you don't have like Empty Refresh, it might be a bit weird, but still good. Shifty Striker is not helpful because your training move is basically raising evasiveness by 2, so Shifty Striker is not helpful. Redicure is okay. Slippery Slope raises the user's evasion when the opponent's attack move targets the user misses. You don't need that. Ramming Speed. Ramming Speed is good because you can raise your speed really easily. So that is why Incineroar has like defense, attack, speed, evasiveness. Like combining all of those things, this thing can unleash massive damage. And the Demoralize 2 sharply lowers the attack of all opposing Sync Press after using Sync move. It's not good because basically before using your Sync move, you basically can try to lower it to -6 before using a Sync move, so it's not helpful. And I think that's it for Incineroar. I would give this like an A- because it's only for Dark type. If this thing actually has a fire move or like another type move like Thunder Punch, Break, like these kind of moves, it could be even better. So like I was expecting a bit more, but better than none. And then we just find the next sync pair before we move on. There we go. Next, we're gonna take a look at Hala, Kiawe, and Marowak alone in form. So let's take a look at this. Support Fire type, weak to water. Flame Charge. Flame Charge is Flame Charge, nothing too special. Potion. Potion is Potion. Master Healer, not bad. And Empty Refresh as well. Shadow Bone has a small chance of lowering the target's defense. So like, this thing as a support has some weak attacks. Like this is not really appreciated. Like Shadow Bone, okay. Dancing Fever raises the attack, special attack, and critical hit of all allied Sync players. We already have a Sync player that can do that, which is free-to-play Torchic. Free-to-play Torchic can basically do this as well. So like, do you need Kiawe again? Sorry. Stats: 589 HP, 266 attack, 266 defense, special attack 180, special defense 223, and speed 221. Kinda sucks. I was expecting more from Marowak. Marowak has an item in the competitive called Thick Club, or Thick Bone, I forgot. Thick Club, right? Let me just quickly search. It's called Thick Club, right? Thick Club. Thick Club. If it's held by Cubone and Marowak, its attack is doubled. Like, if this thing can have, like, double the attack, this thing can actually be really good. But, like, it doesn't have it, which is kind of a shame. Dashing Team Vive has a very good chance of raising the speed of all allied Sync players when it uses attack move successful. Not good, because Skylar can raise its attack to +6 very easily. On a roll, not good. We have way better minus defense use like Kukui and Nanu, not good. Quick Tempo makes the move accelerate. We already have something like that, like Catalyst, to the top, All the Present. These things can also raise the move guard acceleration, and like it's just pressing the difference of pressing one single button, and like I think you rather press the button to get the move guard acceleration than using the passive to get a move guard acceleration. Like this can actually, like, if after using a secret move, if the attack is +2 or its attack will be doubled, like that would be extremely busted if that's one of the passives, but like it's not here, which is really a shame. And it's another thing about this, there's a problem. According to competitive, like I care about competitive lots, Marowak Alolan form is base 45 speed, while Incineroar is base 60 speed. But in this game, Marowak is actually faster than Incineroar, which is extremely weird, and I have no idea why. So now let's take a look at the Sync Grid and see how bad it is. Wise entry. Why? Not sure. Endurance. Okay. Potion, yes. Master Healer, yes. Master Healer, yes. Shadow Bone. Unfortress. Unfortress. I don't know how to say that. This is special, but Oak is better. Insult to Injury. Like, there are way better minus defense users. Like, it's not worth adding that. Critical Strike 3. Ooh. But like, Shadow Bone is so weak in this game. Like, Shadow Bone in the main... Sorry, let me just... Shadow Bone. Shadow Bone is 85 base in the main series, but it's like only 45 in this game. And like, Flame Charge... It's like 50 base in main series, and now it's like 30 something, which is like so bad. Focus Group, raising critical hit rate of added when it uses move. This is good because you can just rely on Marowak to raise the critical hit rate instead of using another sync pair to raise the critical rate. Critical Healing 1 has a small chance of restoring the user HP when its move is a critical hit. I guess okay. That's it. It's not good. Like, Kiawe is not good enough to be good. Like, supports, if you want a good support, like for example Blastoise, Stormy, Skyla, these things have common things, which is bulk and utility. Blastoise, move guard acceleration, basically every single stat besides accuracy and evasiveness. Misty for special defense, evasiveness is really unique. And Skyla is potion. Every single person uses this thing. If you don't use this, you should, like, use it. But, like, for Kiawe, what does Kiawe have in the table? Flame Charge? Why? Potion? Okay. Shadow Bone? Why? These Dancing Fever? Torchic again? Like, these passives are not even good. So, like, this is really disappointing. And I do expect more from Marowak. And I'm not satisfied with Marowak here. Anyway, let's move on to Lana and Araquanid. And it's another support, which I'm going to butcher again. I hope I don't, but let me take a look. Weakness is Rock. Oh boy. Oh boy. Weakness is Rock. Okay. Support Water type. And first move is Water Gun. Garbage, but like, okay. Oh boy. Oh, this kind of hurts me. Wide Guard. Like, why? Like, Wide Guard is basically Pro Pass protecting like Toxic, Go Viral, or like... Well, what's the last time you used Wide Guard in Pokemon Master EX? The last time we used Wide Guard in this game is the Fight or Fright event. The Gengar had like Go Viral 9 Toxic, or Poison, had like Poison Gas. That's the only thing I would use for Wide Guard. Like, why would you use Wide Guard? Like, I don't really understand. But if you know why you should have Wide Guard, like, let me know. Wide Guard is not good. Leech Life is good. It heals itself. It hits really hard. Carb Dime. That's a really bad name, but it's kind of creative, I guess. Use a maximum of 3 slots of the user's move gauge based on the amount used. This move raises all allied synchronous attack and defense up by up to 4 stat ranks. Makes all other sync pairs gradually heal themselves. Attack and defense +4 and heal. That's a bit like Guzma. Guzma is exactly the same. So let me think about this. Attack and defense. So for attack, it's actually okay. But like for defense, it's not too good. If it's like attack and special defense, that would be a totally different story. Or like attack and accuracy or something else. Like defense is okay, but it could have been better. Gradual healing reagent is always good. Stats for Arachnid: 572 HP, 240 attack, 226 defense, 195 special attack, 281 special defense, and 127 speed. Let me quickly take a look at Kiawe. Arachnid tanks better. Okay. Weird. Here is what I like about Arachnid. Group Fire Guard and Group Water Guard. So if you actually forgot what these do, the first time Group Guards are in Lily and Clefairy, where actually Lily had Group Dragon Guard, which actually protects everyone from Dragon type attack. Reduce actually is around 50%. So like Fire and Water. So think about this. Why do you need Group Fire Guard? Fire is weak to Water, Rock, and Ground. Many people, like maybe even you, like lack ground types, maybe lacking rock types, or even you don't lack Sandstorm with Olivia. Do you have her? No, then you're screwed. And like if you do, like, is it 1 out of 5 or how strong is it? Ground types, many of you guys don't have Cynthia, Clay, Hapu, you don't use them. Fire type Group Fire Guard is really good. And the reason this thing has Group Fire Guard or in Group Water Guard is because of the ability called Water Bubble. So Water Bubble is reducing fire type and water type attacks, which is so good, so good. Group Water Guard. What is weak to, what can aim, what can deal with water? Water. We don't have like a water boss stage yet for Champion Stadium. Is there a water boss stage for Champion Stadium? I don't think we do. Like Sharpedo is one of them. Like that's it, only Sharpedo, but like it's still okay. Propelling Strike. Charges uses move gauge by 1 when its attack move is successful. Oh my, this is actually good. Wild Guard was disappointing, but like the rest of the things are really good. Tanks better than Alola Marowak. Has a good training move, has some really good passive skills. Really like the sync pair so far. Let me take a look at the sync grids. Endurance, okay. HP trade-off, doesn't matter too much. Cat Cure doesn't matter too much, but it's okay. Tough Cookie, really depends, but like, I think it's good. Stamina Reserve. Blocking Charge is bad. Storage is not worth it. And like Wide Guard, okay, here's the thing. This thing have Wide Guard and Pre-Refresh 5, which kind of caught me the attention here. But like, I'm asking the same question. How often do you need Wide Guard? Like, why do you need Wide Guard? Like, what's the only reason you want Wide Guard? Like, I can't think of a reason why you want Wide Guard. Like, let me know in the comment section below. Why is Wide Guard good in the game? I don't understand. Block and Heal, it's good. Good. Refreshing Rain, okay. Vigilance, excellent. Rain Gear, okay. I think that's it for Lana and Arachnid. I think Lana is actually really decent. I think it deserves a B, but not really to the top, because Lana has really some downsides like Wide Guard and like Water Gun. It could have Bubble Beam, like lowering speed, or like Scald, like not Water Gun. Like Water Gun is really disappointing. But like, I think Lana and Arachnid has some potential here. And we're gonna take a look at the last sync pair, which is the Elite Four Alola. And oh boy, I hate this man and I hate his Pokemon. Ugliest ice Pokemon also Jinx, ugliest ice Pokemon in the whole game. Let's take a look. Ice Striker and a flying, weak to flying. Here's the problem. Here is the problem. Think about this. Some players might start the game from now and they don't have Getses. So what would you use if you don't have Getses when that stage is weak to ice? And if you have Hala, of course you're gonna use Hala because it's an Ice Striker. Of course you're gonna use Abominable, which it's totally normal. But think about this. I'm using Champion Stadium as a center here because many of guys should start to play Champion Stadium. Think about the 3 ice weakness stages in Champion Stadium: Kanto, Johto, and Unova. Think about this. I guess you have an idea. All 3 of the stages are flying types. And what is its weakness? It's flying. Kanto is Golbat, Johto is Crobat, and Unova is Drifloon. 3 flying types, and this thing is with the flying, which is a problem. But like, if you guys disagree with this, then like, okay. And I really like the Many Family Strike. That's kind of good. Ice Hammer, really strong. Like, Ice Hammer is a really weird move that no one uses in back then. Yeah, Ice Hammer is really weird, but like, it's okay. Lower the user's speed. That's kind of interesting. We have to take a look at the speed stat of this thing. It's base 43, so I guess it's okay. Die hit, sure. Brick Break. This is interesting as well. Brick Break. So, why Brick Break over Defog? Like, if you guys can let me know why Brick Break over Defog. Because Brick Break is not going to help too much unless they have screens, which, as I know, is not too helpful. Like, you can steal 100 points just to use Brick Break to get rid of the 2 screens, but like, is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. It's like, no, not good. Make them Holam. Radically raises the user's attack, raises the user's accuracy, and makes the user able to endure the next hit it takes that would reduce it to 0 HP. Plus attack 4 and plus 2 accuracy and endurance. Not too sure about this yet. 719. Wait, this thing is 572 support, 589 support, 582 tech, and this thing is a striker, and this thing has 719 HP. Holy coward. Attack is 334, defense is 197. Special attack is 133, special defense is 181, speed is 123. I don't have an opinion yet. I have to think about this while explaining a bit. Passive skills. Passive 1, slow wind up. Power up move when the user's speed is lowered. Works well with the Abominable, with the Ice Hammer. But the problem is here. There is a problem. Skyla, so many Synchros can raise your speed easy, and basically you don't want your speed to be lowered. Why would you want your speed to be lowered? Like, the only reason for that is because you want this. Of course you want to. Your speed should be higher, and then your move guard can go faster, and you can unleash your attacks quicker, and you can win the battle faster, and you could spend less time spending on that stage, like Agatha, or like Koga, or Chantal. Like, you should not lower your speed just to have this. Hope you guys understand what I mean. It's not worth lowering your speed just to get this boost. Headstrong is Headstrong, and First Aid 6. Healing by 60% is not bad, and the reason for this is because it has bad defenses. Like in main series, it's base 77 and base 67. So yeah, 36 is okay. Sync grids. Break 2 for 2. Break has a moderate chance of applying the free move next effect to the user when its Pokemon is used to move. That's actually good. And Haymaker is good as well. And Snow Shadow is nah. And also, if you have Hail with this thing, like Hail users, who has Hail? Like Sand Slash, Daybird. Well, this thing actually be good, but I kind of doubt it. Unyielding, it's okay. Super Preparation 9. This is actually good if you're actually fighting against a ice or fighting stage. I think that's it. I think Hala is really weird because like Hala can have a hard time dealing with flying stages in Champion Stadium, but looking at its grid and some of its moves like this being so strong, I actually think it's okay, but like it's like B. It's not anywhere A or A minus. It's like B minus or B. I agree. I'm unsure of this. I'll go for B for now. But like I might change my ideas for Hala and Crabominable. And like just listen to this thing. Let me just stop the music here. Listen to this thing. And this thing is just literally so ugly. So like I think I'm gonna give it a B. So overall here is my opinion. Master L is A minus, Hala is B, Kiawe is a C, and Lana is B. I hope guys enjoyed this video, and I hope my opinion can give you an idea to who to scout and who not to scout. If you ask me this question again, I would actually say to not scout for any of them, because they are better supports than all these four, or better strikers or better supports. Like I guess you can try getting Lana and like Incineroar, but like the others are not worth. Hala and Kiawe is not worth getting, I'm being honest. And I think that wraps up today's video, and hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. See ya.